Hello, welcome to part 2 where we are solving two-step equations using integers. So here we'll do the same process, but now we're going to have integer rules applied. So remember that we have to 1. Cancel the constant term, which is by adding or subtracting, and 2. We must cancel the coefficient. Which is multiply or divide. Alright, let's look at the first problem. Here it says negative 11 equals 2y minus 7. So I want to first split my equation in half. And now I need to think undo or cancel the constant. Well, this is my constant. So I'm going to undo that first. So I find this, it's subtraction. So the opposite of subtraction is addition. So I'm going to add 7 to both sides. Negative 11 plus 7 is negative 4. I've got to subtract them. So and then find the opposite, negative 4, equals 2y, which is 2 times y. In order to undo the multiplication, I need to cancel the coefficient now. This is my coefficient, so I need to divide by 2 on both sides. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2 equals y. Let's look at another example. X divided by 5 minus 8 equals negative 13. Here I want to split this up again. And I have two operations going on. I have division and subtraction. Well, the first thing I want to always do is cancel the constant, which is by adding or subtracting. So here I have subtraction. The opposite is addition. So I will end up with x over 5 being left over. Negative 13 plus 8, well, this is subtraction. So negative 13 plus 8, so it would be 13 minus 8, which is 5. The negative is larger, so it's negative 5. Now that I have division, I need to undo that by multiplying. So multiply by 5 on both sides. These 5's cancel. Pops up over here. Negative 5 times 5 is 25. Let's look at another example, example C. I have negative 3 plus 2w equals negative 9. The first thing I'm going to do is cancel the constant. And so I have negative 3 plus 2w equals negative 9. The first thing I might be tempted to do is, because this is addition here, I might say, well, the opposite of addition is subtraction, and subtract 3 from both sides. Do not do this. That's bad etiquette, or bad form. I need to look at the number I'm trying to cancel, which is this. And I want to think the opposite of negative 3, which is to add 3 to both sides. Okay, so that cancels. Then I end up with 2w equals negative 9 plus 3, so that's 9 minus 3, which is 6, and the negative is larger. Then I want to divide by 2, and w equals negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. Let's look at this one over here. Last one, letter D. It says solve for u. Again, here's my constant, and it's a positive 7. So I want to think about canceling a positive 7. So let's drop our division, our separating wall here. I want to cancel a positive 7. So to cancel a positive 7, I think of subtracting 7 from both sides. So those 7's cancel. And I end up with 2u over here is what's left. And negative 5 minus 7, well, that's adding them, so that's negative 12 equals 2u. This is multiplication, so here I just want to divide both sides by 2. and I end up with negative 6 equals u. Alright, so just remember to cancel your constant, cancel your coefficient, and apply your sign rules.